everyone. Welcome to a new live stream for the week and for the crypto market. Nice to see all of you. Hello. Let me welcome all of you guys. Nice to see you. So we're gonna see today again what's going on in the crypto market. Yesterday we saw some nice signals, right? As expected during this horrible week, right? It was a testing for the nerves. But yeah, everything appeared that still corrective. As expected, yesterday we got some beautiful signal. Let me welcome all of you first before we start with the insight. Juanito, please hit like everyone. Thanks, Sui and Tao. Yes, sure, buddy. Thank you for reminding. Guys, thank you for your support first before asking you for your likes. And I want to thank you already for your support, for your kind words. And of course, the channel is booming, I would say. And it is doing like really nice progress. I just want to mention that many people wondering why the channel is very slow with subscriber. I just want to tell you guys that I never promote the channel, never. I never buy subscribers. This is the difference, and this is of course the difference. I would like to build in an organic and strong community, which is not fake numbers. Yeah, just to affect psychology on you to subscribe. So this is the idea. But thank you everyone for your support and for your likes always and your kind words, guys. You are rocking the channel. Kevin, we have give me a KAITO. Yes, sure, buddy, is already there. I think already with as well. It was requested before from TG as well. Yes, we're gonna do this. Mukarram Hafiz, hi KG, kindly try and cover EIGEN, yes, and ARWEAVE, yes, already there. If possible, of course, buddy. Thanks, Anna. Yes, also Anna is requested already by Discord members, so it is definitely there. Epsilon, hi. Thanks for your TA, very useful. I know I asked you for DOGE before. Yes, I remember this one. Just check out how much is grown in the market. Sure, buddy. We're gonna just take a look, of course. No problem. SPX 6000 is already there, is in the main list. Funk, hello, man. Nice to see you as well. Solitarios, my brother. How you doing, man? Happy to be here watching your weekend live stream. I'm happy that you're there too. I'm very glad to see you here, buddy. Looking forward to your insight on crypto market, sure, and wishing you a great session. Thank you very much, bro. And of course, I wish you also a nice weekend. And I'm always glad that these analysis helps, guys, and that it prevents some catastrophes. This is the point. This is exactly the point. And spread education, and of course, not being very risky and gambling here. This is the idea. Thank you very much. Masood and hi. Aladdin, hello man, how you doing? Epsilon, many expecting 150k. I think we top at 135, 140k. Yeah, 150 is too much. Is too much optimistic as well. Yeah, for me too is too much optimistic. I'm expecting the acceleration channel. Actually, wish it might be around the 140 to be hit. Love that. Welcome, Polyheat. Nice to see you, man. What's up, brother H? Excited about this live session. Can you please give an update on POPCAT? Yes, definitely. Let's put POPCAT. By the way, many also asked for POPCAT in the comments. So here we go. Martin, welcome, man. LTC, yes, interesting as well. So let's start, guys. Let's start. Nice to see all of you. And welcome to the live stream. Let's see what's going to happen for this next week in the crypto market. Epsilon says Michael Saylor and company expect a 500k. Yeah, I mean, such a company who depends only on Bitcoin, definitely they want to expect such a thing. Yeah, but yeah, I don't see it yet. I see it, of course, in the next cycle. Even not yet. Even the next cycle is not yet ready for the 500,000 guys. Is ready for the 250, 200k, as we saw, of course, in our deep analysis today. I'm expecting, of course, we are realistic, guys. I don't want to, of course, like exaggerate. Even the some of course parties try to exaggerate. They know that they exaggerate, but they try to create psychology, which is fake, based on their own hope, right? Um, I don't do this. I cannot. I just want to keep with the number, fib levels, everything what the chart itself says. The next cycle, 207, can be of course extended a little bit with a wave 4, 5 later on, 250 probably. But for the next cycle, I don't see really higher than 250K, I would say. Yeah. So let us keep the things normal here. I see like a wave 2, which it might be, of course, unfolding soon, right? Our wave 2 as a wave C, A, B, and a C. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3, 200K. Yeah. Then having 4 and a 5. And don't forget that this is according as well, this parabolic curve, collecting all the highs of every cycle here, right? So we might simply continue with that curve. Breaking this curve to 500, wow, that is a little bit, too much optimistic, okay? I don't see that this curve is gonna really be broken yet. So yeah, I'm expecting around it still. It can be broken maybe, but 500, I mean, come on, it's let's be realistic. And even technically, guys, if you think about it technically, does it work? I mean, one Bitcoin to move directly from 80 or 50K here when we drop down a little bit, moves 10 times directly? I don't believe so. Yeah, so I mean, how? Who support the cash flow? Yeah. Let's say it becomes 500K. Think about it logically. Once it gets the 500K, most of the investor will move out, right? So from where comes all that inflow to reach 500K per Bitcoin? So imagine, I mean, it's not yet ready for this. It needs cycles to get to this far, right? So how did you come up with that logarithmic band? Well, first you have to be on the logarithmic chart there on TradingView. You see the bottom there. That is, of course, the linear and the logarithmic. Okay, so this is the difference. And the band, if you mean the curve, you can find it here, buddy. On the next, you can see the curve exactly. Which one was? Even I forgot, but definitely it is. Definitely it is there. Horizontal, vertical, cross. Yeah. A good question. I think it was. That's interesting why I cannot find it anymore. It should be simply curve. I'm not sure, buddy. I think I need to find it again. I did this, I think, once I started the channel, but I don't forget it. I forgot it right now. It probably it is this one, maybe this one, which it has just 1 second. No, you cannot bend it. I'm gonna check again. But let me see what is if it has a name here. Curve. It's called curve. So definitely it is this one. So this is what I mean. It's called curve. This with this shape. Yeah. It is somewhere, of course, in here, but I don't know why now I cannot find it. Okay, guys, let's start. Let's start with the stream. So basically, we're gonna see, of course, what's going on in Bitcoin. So on the lower time frame, since the deep analysis has been given, so we see, of course, today some move toward the upside. We are expecting a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is unfinished yet. Obviously, yesterday I told you be careful that, okay, on the lower time frames, this looks like 3 waves, but yeah, we have to close the eyes on it once we reach this level, because invalidation of any bearish scenario. And that means, of course, this might be the wave 3 here, wave 4, perfect, no invalidation, confirming an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is only the wave 3, by the way, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3, you're still expecting 4 and a 5, okay? So I'm still, of course, expecting higher. So I'm going to label this, by the way, start to label this one. So we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. Yeah, so basically, I'm still expecting even higher. Sorry, this is your wave 3, still expecting 4 and a 5. Okay, and the targets, if we take the targets for a wave 1, by the way, and we hit a wave 3 as an impulse, we're already there. Perfect. And this is even a more confirmation that, okay, we are impulsive here. We're looking for a wave 3 hitting perfectly the 1.618, and we're still looking for a wave 4 and a 5. Now, invalidation, of course, keep the things always in mind. Invalidation of bullish, right, is this target, okay? So we have to keep this in mind. If the wave 4 is going to dive deep and hit the 116K 800, therefore, okay, there is something else unfolding again. This transformed to ABC, extended wave C, but it's still very, very corrective for Bitcoin. It doesn't mean bearish. It means something to finish up, kind of like, yeah, very complex structure. W, X, and a Y definitely can be another leg for a wave Y here. W, and then X, and have a zigzag for a wave Y, or a flat, yeah, because you have 3 waves here. Flat, yeah, meaning just a little bit lower, taking the low again, and then moving toward the upside, maybe. But signal for this is this 116K 800, right? Otherwise, if the price is above this 116K 800, we are bullish. We're still looking for higher. Very simple. Okay. That is for Bitcoin. Now, regarding the Bitcoin dominance, which is also interesting to look at, let me adjust my screen for you. Here we go. Yes, this is better. All right. So, yeah, regarding Bitcoin dominance, let's see what's going on in it. So basically, I was looking for this wave 4, right? So we were looking for this blue box. It has been hit perfectly. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. We hit the wave 4 inside the blue box. Based on the timing, you still can be, of course, looking for one more high. Okay? It can be, and especially that this is an impulsive structure here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, the wave 4 doesn't really reflect the wave 2 time. Okay? Meaning, this can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave C, A, B, and a C. Then followed by 3 corrective waves, and then one more high toward the upside. Now, I realized yesterday, of course, or during this week, while this correction is moving up, all the altcoins, of course, were in red, right? And what it was more interesting is that Bitcoin was also moving in red as price, while the Bitcoin dominance was moving correctively toward the upside. So that was a little bit impressive, yeah, to see both Bitcoin and altcoins moving in red while the BTC dominance is moving higher. That was claiming, of course, that there is a huge weakness at that time for the crypto market in general. And of course, the Bitcoin was still a little bit stronger at the same time from the altcoins, but it was very weak. And we got these lows that we saw yesterday, which we're gonna estimate today if it's still corrective or not, okay? Because, of course, there is still this potential there. And especially if we get one more leg toward the upside. That's why I'm repeating what happened during this week. If this happens again for a wave C, we might see again the same scenario of the last week with the red. You know, so we're gonna see. Yeah, but maybe Bitcoin is gonna survive the wave C. Nobody knows, guys. It depends on the psychology as well. But yeah, I try to see always the confluence lately. If you have realized in the Bitcoin videos that I mention always the dominance because it shows something all the time. All right, so for Bitcoin, we're looking still for higher. Fingers crossed to stay above the 116K 800 to move toward the upside to the next box, 124K 130K is also a possibility. All right, let's start with the next, which is we started for Bitcoin, I believe, at 18 minutes. Someone asked for Ethereum. I just saw it. Yes, Oxy, welcome, buddy. Tad also. Hello, KG. I'm a bit late. No worries, buddy. We just started, but not too late. Yes, exactly. Happy to see you, man. Tad, SPX is already there. FARTCOIN as well, but let's put DOT first and then FARTCOIN. Because Ethereum is next anyway, Oxy. And Funk, everyone was focused on stocks. Yes, actually, the stocks were a little bit exploding, and yeah, but it's still, I don't see really continuation for the stocks. Yeah, you can of course follow the stocks on the stocks channel, but it's very true. I always somehow see this thing when the stocks goes very high, or there is a potential of going higher. I see the crypto market, whether it goes sideways or it goes low. The same for the gold. Yeah. But currently, you have to be careful, guys. Sometimes you have to watch, of course, the stocks news and the gold news if you are interested as well. And if you would like to have more insight regarding the crypto market, okay? Because I see always balance in the market. Sometimes investors shift attraction from crypto market to gold, for example, or to the stocks. And now currently the gold is very, very close to explode for new highs as well. I would say, I mean, Bitcoin and gold are almost same character, guys. So when the gold goes high, Bitcoin goes high with it, okay? And since the gold is in a very, very big consolidation as well, in a wave 4, we might see a very big explosion soon. It might bring the crypto market with it. Masood, Sui is breaking out. Yes, we're gonna see Sui. Of course, you think BTC will head down to close the CME gap? Not now. Whatever the CME gap is, it doesn't matter. Don't let it distract you. Yeah. I think how BTC1 is the CME gap. Remind me, guys. I think BTC1, yes, CME. Yeah. So you mean this gap? Not now. It's not necessarily. Look, yeah, good question, but keep it in mind only if you take this fib level, this price for Bitcoin, BTC, 116K 800. If we take it, then yes, consider it. But if you are above it, just let it not distract you. Okay. Yep. So, all right, let's move on for ETH. Let's start with the altcoins. Now, Ethereum is one of the highest performers in the altcoins, after Sui as well. Of course, we saw this massive move. We see, of course, a 1 2 double 1 2 in blue, and then 1 2 3 4 and a 5 to finish the yellow wave 3. And currently, you're looking at the yellow wave 4. My latest video for Ethereum was suggesting a triangle, right? And in this case scenario, it is still unfolding. Now, there is, of course, a potential for one more move down, regular flat, or it can be simply moving in time rather than in price. So, because we didn't hit really even the 0.23, I'm still expecting wave C, honestly. Yeah, and I'm afraid of it because it might, of course, move in confluence with Bitcoin dominance here. Yeah, so this is what I'm estimating right now, and that's why, of course, we have to keep this in mind. I don't see yet a readiness for bullish on the 1 hour time frame for Ethereum. Obviously, this is a zigzag, right? And you have another correction in 1 2 and then 3 4 5, meaning A, B, and a C ending diagonal. Okay, so that might unfold a wave C again. All right, so don't be surprised, guys, if we still see one more low for the altcoins, but we're still in the bullish scenario. Everything going on here is simply corrective. Whatever is going to happen is gonna move towards the upside. Now, regarding the time, again, as you can see, the timing for a wave 2 has already passed, right? Has already passed the double time even, right? So basically, I'm wondering why it takes so much long. Um, Otherwise, it's gonna transform to a triangle without lower prices and simply move towards the upside. Okay. That is regarding Ethereum. I'm still, of course, very bullish. Just as a reminder for Ethereum, by the way, was this after this one more high. You have to be very careful, very, very, very careful, because on the daily, let me show this one. Here we go. We are in a big, big triangle here. Okay, big consolidation. A, B, C, wave D. Okay, you might see a wave E after it because it's a perfect zigzag right now, exactly on the trend line, which it needs a little bit to fill the gap, which is this additional move that we are expecting after the triangle. And it might, of course, not invalidate the triangle, right, by taking the high here. If it doesn't take the high and just move a little bit high and then move down, we have to be careful because it might be the trap. Okay, it might be the trap, which is, of course, that is not a bullish scenario, right? Then therefore still having one more leg, and then the bullish scenario starts. Okay, unless, of course, we break this level, which is 4,100 key level, very essential key level. Above it, you're bullish. Even if it hit it and moved down, it's done. It took the confirmation. Okay, it's done. We're moving for higher. All right. So yep. So this is what I'm expecting. Of course, if we move for higher, to be estimating later on, of course, a wave B expanding flat, A, B, but it needs to go higher anyway. So it needs to reach this area, 7,000, 8,000. So I don't really, I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, so yeah, that's for Ethereum. Right. So let's move for the next one, which is Sui. Let's see Sui at 32. Epsilon, maybe top 50 ICP is one. Yeah, let's check on this ICP, which I don't like at all, if you remember. But let's check what it's doing during this bull run. What we were looking at, Sui. That's for Sui. Here we go. All right, for Sui, we are very bullish, right? On the daily, we are very, very bullish. I'm not going to take so much time. You can go to the videos exactly, but I'm going to be briefly here. 1, 2, 1, 2, double 1, 2 big on the daily, and you're looking for a wave 3 towards the upside. Your wave 1, 2 is already formatted, and you're looking for a massive wave 3, 1.618. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You might have a wave 5 very extended towards 6.48. Let's move inside it. Nice Sui. Sui is the second rank in the altcoins with the performance after Ethereum. 1, 2, wave 3. Of course, I'm talking about our coins, guys. The trusted coin for this channel. Of course, you might find a new shit coin that it performed like 1,000%. Okay, so I'm not involving this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? So basically, yeah, definitely we are in an impulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, okay? As a wave 3, wave 4, and a 5 continuation toward the upside. Very nice, finished as WXNY, and that's why this scenario is already there, right? To be estimated. Now, interesting thing is that inside here, okay, this is definitely a leading diagonal. So you have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay? Interesting. Even the wave 4 didn't reach. What the hell? Okay, a wave 3, wave 4, it should reach the zone 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is that? Okay. Again, the same problem that we saw in Bitcoin, yeah? Like like how this happens to be an impulse or a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, it looks like 3 waves. Very, very interesting, guys. And you cannot take it double 1, 2 because the wave 2 took the low. So you have to consider it 1, 2. Okay, let's close the eyes on the micro. Just forget it. Just forget it. 1, 2. You got anyway. The fib levels and the price action itself is telling us what we have here. So basically 4.1 invalidation of triangle finally. So you don't have any triangle here potentially in case you are in A, B, C, D, and an E. Of course, the wave E here, or sorry, A, B, C, D. The wave D is invalidated, and of course moving for higher. Interesting for SUI. Very massive targets for this wave 1. 1.618. We might hit the 1.618, and of course that means 1.618 your wave 3, right? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, you know, I'm always precautious because of what is going on inside. I try to forget it, but I can't. So just be precautious. What if it is an ABC, a very extended wave C? Or a WX and a Y, nobody knows, but okay, keep it in mind. What I would like to see next, since this is taken, to make sure and confirm we're going for higher, definitely, of course, first taking the high. So this should be confirmation for higher, definitely. Let me think about some scenarios that it might be here unfolding. What if we have 3 ways? What is it? Regular flat, 3 ways, A, B, and a C. Yes, okay. Probably yes. So invalidation of bullish, just keep it in mind as well, as usual. If we take this price, this is our signal that something wrong here, meaning I was right over there to be doubtful. So basically, be careful from an A, but this is a very A, B, and a C. Yeah, 3 waves down. Another 3 waves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very complex structure. But the question mark, why? Yeah, so I doubt it. It's already very long range. So I doubt it. Higher probability is to move for higher prices. Okay? I'm gonna ignore it again. I'm gonna ignore this. Ron Van, hi KG, great work. Maybe take a look at Flare. Yes, okay, we can see is it FLR? Okay, we're gonna see this. Okay, yeah, so this is for Sui. I'm looking for higher. Still, the blue box is the target, of course, to finalize wave 5, potentially wave C. Well, this is a major wave C. Let me check. Oh, yes. You have a major wave C, don't forget. Yeah. So, what if this is an A, B, and a C? Wave C, as you can see, it should be 5.43. Okay. So, yeah, with this wave, you simply, I'm going to remove this, guys, and go daily. Let me check the fibs. Yes. Yes. So 4.85, okay? Which is in confluence, of course, I believe. Why this one is longer? No. Something is wrong here. Let me check, guys. Again, the daily is this one. Let's put the snap always. Okay, sometimes the snap is not really helpful. And here we go. Yes, it should be 4.87. Let's check here in the 2-hour chart. In confluence, zigzag. That's weird. What's going on here? How do I get... okay, let me put zigzag maybe also. Oh, okay, that was that was a problem. It was taken for something else. All right, 5.75. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it's too much. Okay, so we have this 5.75, guys. That it might be in confluence with this wave 5. So be careful with it. It might be extended and finishing wave C. So to be tested is this area, of course, if we have continuation for higher prices. Okay. Basically SUI is continuing the trend. Blue box is next target. Awesome. 4.77. Okay. Let's see the next one, which is... That was for SUI. Let's see FET. Oh my god. Let's see FET if it is moving up again as a wave 1, 2. Here we go. FET. It's like it's struggling. It is struggling so much. I don't know why. Damn. What's going on with this coin? All right, so basically we have 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the thing is that we're still exactly in the blue box, which is a wave 2. And we have finished here a potential... Let's see if this is a finished ABC exactly. Yes. Yes, perfect. Wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ending diagonal. Yeah, so very clear ending diagonal, which is nice to see, meaning ending of the structure. Internally, this is an impulse even? Well, yes. Now the good signal on the lower time frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so you didn't invalidate yet here the wave 4. So basically, you're impulsive. You're looking for higher. Now, when it's gonna explode, I don't know, guys. But it should explode. Yeah, this is what I know. We still, of course, in double 1, 2. I'm not gonna give up on it, of course, and it might be a trap. Okay, everything what you see here might be a trap. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then massive explosive wave 3 towards the upside. You will be very shocked with it when it happens, because everyone, mostly, obviously from the psychology that I see here, is kind of giving up on it. I don't know why they show this, but I see a very high potential already given on the daily, where you have a big impulse towards the upside, and I'm still expecting at least the 1.45. So yeah, I'm not gonna give up on that scenario. This is the highest, and even we have a huge leading diagonal potential. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, double 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and massive 4, 5 for later on. And I'm looking even at WXNOY 3 waves finished, and you're looking 3 waves finished. Box of opportunity as expected, 1 to 1 Fib level. So I'm very, very confident about it. Sorry, guys, but whatever it's gonna do here, I don't care. All right, I'm still very, very confident that it's gonna at least take the 1.45. If not bullish, okay, fine. But at least if we are bearish, I'm looking for this. So whatever is going on here, I don't care. Okay. And still showing a potential of double 1, 2. This is a good thing based on Elliott wave. Okay, so yep, still looking for higher potential, guys. I think the the special requests are full today, but we're gonna take the final one, which are Crow and Doge. Okay, yes, okay, and then if we have time and energy, of course, then we start with the third list here. Okay, all right, so let's move for injective 44. Oopsie. Injective is a very bullish coin, right? So we're still looking also for very high prices as well for the daily. As you can see, you have a double. It's almost like SUI, yeah. It's almost like SUI. It has double 1 2, big double 1 2, and you're looking for a massive wave 3. It can be leading diagonal as well, an additional for SUI. And it can be, of course, a finished zigzag, wave A, wave B, and then you're looking for a massive wave C. Target is definitely taking the high. Minimum target is $60 for injective. Very, very interesting for injective. It might be, of course, above the 400 or between 300 and 500% for injective. Only is in this during this bull run. Now, if we move inside it, or before moving inside it on the daily here, you can see that I have already a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No invalidation. 4 and a 5. A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y. Okay. Wave 2 given in the perfect fib level, meaning 1, 2, and you're still very impulsive. At least on the daily, you're looking at double 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, wave 4, and a 5. I'm looking at least, if I'm bearish, A, B, and a C 1 to 1 fib level, $22. Okay, so let's move inside it on the 2 hours chart. For this scenario, after of course having the massive wave 1, 2 here, as explained with the WX and a Y, you're looking here at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No invalidation, therefore I cannot eliminate this possibility. So even the time long for wave 4, still no invalidation. Wave 1, ABC wave 2, and you're looking for higher. Another possibility can be internally 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, but I know that internally is a little bit shaky as an impulse, which I remember this wave 3 is the shortest. We should make us to go, of course, to this option. It can be, but still, if we want to ignore the micro and consider this as an impulse 1, 2, 1, 2, it can be wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. But to be much more precautious, just consider 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, for now. If I get a corrective wave in the top here, okay, 1 goes there, wave 2 goes here, having a new 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. Okay, so step by step. Of course, I'm not gonna forget this, guys. No worries. All right, so basically, what we are looking at on the 2 hour chart, as expected, the blue box, as usual, we hit always our blue boxes. We never miss, almost 99% or 98%. We never miss our blue boxes, and we move toward the upside, right? So 1 hour chart, this looks, yeah, again, close your eyes, yeah. ABC, the same is for Bitcoin, the same for SUI so far. ABC zigzag looks like, then followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So be careful. Still, we can be an ABC here toward the upside extended wave. All right. If in case, now the good thing before continuing, the good thing is that we took the invalidation of bearish, which is awesome, right? If we are in 1, 2, 3, wave 4 is not allowed to interfere with the zone 1 in case this is kind of like a leading diagonal, confirming that this is not a bearish scenario, confirming that this is a correction. 3 waves, you're looking potentially for 3 waves up, maybe even a little bit more higher. We're gonna get the fibs and moving 1 more leg toward the downside before the explosion. Okay, so this scenario is still there. Okay, it's still there. We're not yet confirmed 100% towards higher prices, and that because there is some doubt around this wave, guys. Okay, there is still this doubt. Now we overshooted the 1 to 1 fib level, which is awesome, but you still need the wave 3. Okay, you still need the wave 3 fib levels, which is this blue box. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Anyway, I don't see it yet finished because I think if this, let's say this is your wave W, X, and a wave Y, can be finished. Okay, maybe 1 more high, but can be finished. Let's say it is an A, B, and a C zigzag. you would like to reach, of course, the 1-to-1 fib level, which already done. But as a zigzag, you would like to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning one more leg probably still can be hitting the 15.11. Now, what is next? Well, are we bullish? Unfortunately, you still have this potential triangle, right? Yeah, I would say that after you hit this, if we get a correction, therefore, okay, yes, we are bullish. Why? Why after this? Because after this, you're gonna finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a wave C or a wave 3. If you get a correction, what is that? Definitely a wave 4. And then moving for higher. If you get an impulse, it might be, of course, something very deep. ABC, 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 and then moving higher. What is beautiful right now, what is beautiful and nice is kind of like, we say this in my my old country, origin country, you can put your hand in the cold water because it relaxes you. Why? Because we took the invalidation of bearish. So there is nothing bearish here that, okay, the bull run is over, we are in a big ABC, and we move down, okay? So we feel relaxed, we feel relieved, but to say that we're moving really directly for higher, we still need more evidence. I need the blue box first, and I need a correction after it. That's all. To confirm, yes, that we move for higher. Yep, so this is what I'm gonna stick with it as a plan for the next. Yep, hitting the blue box, hitting the 1.618, getting a correction after it, and then moving for higher. Correction should not take invalidation. By the way, let's put invalidation of bullish right now in case we are bullish. The first invalidation is, yeah, let's take even the main one. Here we go. Let's take this one. Invalidation of bullish. This is much more secured, of course. 14.1, which almost the same was for the invalidation of the bearish. And this is a signal of triangle, guys. Yeah, all right. Why? Because it is shifting the same area, which is the middle of the triangle, shifting it between bullish and bearish. Bullish and bearish. And this is exactly what triangle do. All right. Potentially. All right, we're gonna see, of course, step by step, but those are the possibilities. Render. We are at 53 for render. Okay. Okay, so for render, also we're very bullish, guys. Of course, on the daily, I'm gonna show also very fast the daily. Interesting to see it. So as well, very nice chart, very bullish chart, I would say. Wave 1, impulse, 2, wave 1, again, impulse, wave 2. You're moving in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a massive wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 in the top for the next 10 cycles, I think. Another scenario is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 5 leading diagonal. Wave 5 has to unfold to take the high. Final scenario is ABC zigzag with the impulses, finishing wave A. Wave B already finished. Box of opportunity, 1-to-1 fib level as expected since 100 months, right? And then looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, I'm still very bullish on render. I'm very optimistic. Even if it is bearish, I'm still looking for the 5.9. A, B, and a C. It's not time for any kind of fear or for a bear market or deep correction. Okay, let's move inside it, inside this area to see what's going on. 2 hours chart. 2 hours chart, of course, after your bullish scenario here, or impulse wave 1 or wave A, right? We don't forget. We have a correction WX and a Y, and then 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Okay? So, blue box hit, even overshooted a little bit, yeah, with a massive wave C. And invalidation taken or not? Just let me check. Oh, anyway, is that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, I just want to see if this is a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be, yes, can be. Let's say this is a leading diagonal wave 1. Invalidation taken. Invalidation of bearish, which is really good. Okay, really good to see it interfering. Now be careful. We start to see some signal of red for render. After having 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, finish. Potentially maybe an extended wave 4 and a 5. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Can be, of course, don't be so much rushed by some red. It can be, of course, an expanding flat and then moving for higher. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Yes. I would like to see, guys, again, the same scenarios repeating almost. I would like to see the blue box hit. If you're under this blue box, the same for injective, you're bearish. Not bearish, sorry guys. Yeah, I retreated. You're corrective. Okay, you're still corrective, but not bearish. Okay, so one more move toward the upside. Okay, blue box, that would be a good signal. Why? Because it still can be extended wave C. But if you get 3 waves corrective, triangle, WXNOI, awesome. We are bullish. Okay? To be watched. Currently, I cannot really give invalidation of bearish because you're not yet confirmed on render that you are bullish. Okay, in an impulse. So very interesting. Yeah. So we need higher prices. If not, if you're still under, the 1.27 here, consider more correction. Simply like that. Okay. Okay. In your opinion, in which coin will likely give the most gains in this alt season? We did this exercise before, and I think it is here in the weekly reports. I give this for the Discord member, but I would love to show it for you guys also. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it, but we have render 245 until 400 potential. SUI AI, I don't like it anymore. That's why, of course, only spot already. Very risky, already mentioned. And we're going to see it, what's going on. What the hell is going on with it? Virtuals is very nice, but I prefer also spot only. FET is interesting. Solana, not so much. Tau is very interesting. Injective, very interesting. Those are one of the most trusted coins that I estimate, of course, their profit. Now, AI, it suggests very high profit, but very risky and very tricky right now. So we're gonna see it as well. Okay, so I start to doubt this coin. I don't know why, guys. I don't know if you agree with me, but I don't like the performance at all. That is not good. Okay, for AI. Yeah, and it has passed the scenario. That's why I doubt it. Okay, so if we are in a big wave, okay, we still have one possibility, which is this one. But we passed the 886, which is horrible for a wave 1 here. Yeah, if you have a 1, 2, even you took the low, this possibility as double 1, 2 is eliminated. Okay, and you still have only one. You still have only several 1, 2s, which I really doubted. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 to finish wave 1, and then a big wave 2. Yeah. So we're gonna see, but I don't like the performance of it, honestly. All right, let's see Solana. 59 minutes, and let me reply for all of you guys. So Solitarius, me too. I don't care. I am holding on my coins. Good choice, buddy. Trade safe, of course, always. Keep updated, and of course, if something else happens, I'm gonna make sure to say it very loud and very honestly. Okay. Where Masood KG, is it possible that we get a big correction on August? Well, buddy, let's leave August until August, I would say. Let's just stay in the current price action. I know that you're thinking long term, but you have to simply follow the daily. So the answer is already in each daily analysis. I already give it. So yeah. But I prefer always to keep the things step by step, as you know me. The market is always changing. Okay, it can change tomorrow. Nobody knows. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe tomorrow is gonna start a World War III. Would the analysis still valid? Of course not. Yes. So this is a this is a thing. Hopefully not, of course, that it doesn't start, guys. But it's just an example. Okay, so last year we got 20% correction, then boom market started. Your thought? Um, well, I don't take it like percentage. Yeah, always like the market has to move 20%, move 50% up, 20% down. I saw this. Sorry, I call it bullshit a little bit on many YouTubers, which are just they just talk about percentage and some indicators. Okay, but as per Elliott wave, it's just I follow fib levels, I follow accuracy, I follow precision, and I follow the pattern where it's gonna project. And based on that, I just give my prediction, my prices. I cannot say just simply 20%. You know, Evil D. Okay, Evil D. TRB update, please. Sorry, buddy. It's today. It's already full, but we're gonna put it if we have more time. TRB, of course. And Jupiter. Okay. Okay. AI 16 as well. Doubting. Yes, I doubt it also. I start to doubt it. It's not really nice to see it doing what it do. Yeah, we're gonna see it also in detail later. I'm surprised at your bottom for the bear market around 70k. You might be right. Mine is still 20. Okay, that's too pessimistic, Epsilon. Come on, 20k, buddy. I believe, yeah, as I told you, I believe the reset price for Bitcoin is 51k exactly. Forget this number for Bitcoin. Very high probability, guys, that you don't see Bitcoin anymore less than 51k. That is kind of like 98% for sure. Yep. So polyheat. I doubt it, buddy, but I'm gonna try. Okay, but I doubt it. Yeah, for Sai. Right, guys, let's move on. We have a very long list today. So XRP is 1 hour, 2 minutes. Okay. So, guys, this is a good signal first for the channel that it is moving very, very explosively now, and it makes me so happy. So I think we need a new strategy because I want to make everyone happy always. So we might do some strategy, for example, taking a simple break. For example, when we do this, maybe I take a little bit break and then we come back for the live stream to continue. Maybe I'm gonna start with this strategy, guys. But yeah, we're gonna see. All right. So let's start with where are we? We are in XRP at 1 hour. So XRP. So XRP is very interesting. Okay, so we saw a very high move toward the upside, right? In this impulse in several 1-2s, 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Now the wave 5, I was shocked. Okay, also like it was very clear 1 2 3 wave 4, but it was very tricky, tricking us that because XRP loved triangles A B C D and a E, and then the E continued down. You see how much tricky is the wave E? A, B, C, D, and an E, and you would expect, of course, for higher. But that's why we always say invalidation of triangle, right? Because if I never take the trade before making sure that the invalidation is not taken, and seeing, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 toward the downside or ABC, and then continuation toward the upside, breaking the highs, this is your confirmation, right? That's why I always repeat this, because you might get into such a trap. A, B, C, D, and an E. That's incredible. And then invalidation of bullish, right? But of short bullish. Why? Because this has transformed of to a wave 1 for a zigzag, and then having wave 2, and I believe, of course, we're continuing here simply as an ending diagonal. Okay, so you cannot, but why I think so? Why I think I'm pretty sure that we're still very bullish, because if this is a 3 waves up, what is it? Can you get an answer? What is that? A, B, and a C. Impossible. Impossible wave B. Okay? Therefore, definitely it is a wave 1, zigzag for an ending diagonal. Great. That's why I'm pretty sure almost. Epsilon, check out DGI. Okay, I think I cannot, buddy. Correct 40% or even depression style drop. It is very extended compare. Yeah. I don't know what is DGI, but it can be a buddy. But now we need to preserve time for everyone. Georgie, hello, hello. All right, so XRP is still bullish, guys, and I'm still looking for higher. Nothing is scary. I'm still looking for higher. If we dive a little bit here in the 1 hour chart, you can see, yeah, wave 3 is the shortest. Yeah, so again, a problem, and I don't see anyway an extension. So let's keep the fingers crossed. Of course, we're gonna still see potentially one more low, probably for XRP as a 1-2, and then of course continuation for higher. Why? Because you have A, B, and a C. Well, it's a nice zigzag, by the way, finished. Well, yeah, consider therefore diagonal again as a wave A, wave B, wave C to explode again. Okay, the XRP loves it as well. Yeah, so diagonal, wave B, and then wave C, and then moving down, which is a diagonal. All right, let's take it step by step, of course, but we still very bullish. Let's see Tau, one of the good performer as well for this bull run for the altcoins. Here we go. So Tau on the daily, let's go all-time history to see that chart as well, which is a nice chart to see. Not bad. Now it is true here, it looks like a sideways triangle. It can be, right? A, B, C, D, and an E, but that means, of course, you finish potentially your wave E, and now you start the bull run, okay, for the wave C. A, B in a triangle, A, B, C, D, and an E, because you didn't took the low, by the way. Here, you took the 886, which is perfect for triangle. A, B, C, D, E, moving for higher. This is the first scenario. Second scenario, this is an impulse, right? So what if you have a simple, very complex structure for a W or for wave B here or wave 2? Meaning 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, very complex structure, hitting the 886, which is not nice for an impulse, but still fine for an ending diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Hitting this blue box, of course, as a big A, B, and a C, right? So this is an impulse A, B, and a C as a ending diagonal. W, X, and a Y, of course, is a bearish scenario here. A W and X, and you're looking for a wave Y. I doubt it. It's a very far possibility because you have already a huge impulse followed by a correction. Therefore, at least ABC 1-to-1 fib level, which is already taking the high. How much beautiful is that, right? Okay. Dow Jones runs all market, even crypto. You should do an analysis on the larger time frames for it in the future. Well, that goes in the stocks channel, yes. In the stocks channel, you can follow. Also, we can do this. You can request this also every day in the live stream. I do every day a live stream for the stocks between the 1 and the 2 Eastern time. Okay, every day almost. Yep, so let's go for the 2 hours chart. On the 2 hours chart is a 1. We have, of course, A, B, C, D, E, potential triangle for a wave B, and you're looking for a wave C. If this is a wave C, you would like to see a massive move towards the downside after a correction. Is that what we see? Definitely not. We see a correction, even another correction, very, very choppy. It's a running triangle A, B, C, D, and an E, and then moving toward the upside. What if W, X, and a Y? Always keep it in mind, because you might see what we are looking at right now, which is a potential continuation for higher in A, B, and a C. Now, I doubt it, and I start to feel like this in some altcoins is turning into corrective ABC, which it might be a part, of course, of a triangle and moving towards the downside. What is secured here, and again, makes you feel relaxed, is there is no bearish scenario. It's all corrective, and we're continuing the trend for higher prices. Okay. Yeah, that was for Tau. Still looking for the target, which is, of course, the blue zone, 580, 526. Very interesting. Virtuals, 1 hour, 10 minutes for virtuals. Okay. All right. For virtuals on the daily, we are very bullish, right? We have a 1, 2. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it can be, of course, wave A, but very extended wave C. I doubt it, right? 1, 2, 3 is higher possibility. WXY for wave 4 hitting before the 0.5 level, perfect. Continuation bullish, right? Impulsively, which is awesome. Target for wave 2 minimum has been taken, showing strengths, showing psychology very positive for virtuals there, and then ranging, right? Starting to create some doubt that we move from now toward the upside, right? Because it is very choppy, still not looking very impulsive, and that is continuing the trend. So on the daily, you can see the capacity that you still have for this chart for a wave 2 in case that we move down. Therefore, it's very, very far from any bearish scenario yet. Okay. But if you take the low, of course, yeah, okay, we might come back to make sure we got a perfect ABC 1-to-1 fib level 0.5 at $1, which is very psychological number, and then explosion toward the upside. This is the worst case scenario, I'm saying. But what if we have several 1-2s or double 1-2s? Let's move inside it. Inside it, we can see, of course, after this impulse here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finish wave 1, WX and a Y. This is the choppy price that we were talking about it on the daily. In this choppy price, you can see you can have an impulse here as a wave 1. Now the wave 2 has to be here a WX and a Y. It's not a triangle, obviously, A, B, C, D, already in validation, meaning this is a W, this is an X, this is a Y. Wave 2, right? Finished, or a wave B, of course, can be. Then simply diagonal, meaning whether A, B, and a C, you move down, or in 1, 2, leading diagonal wave 1, wave 2. Now, we were watching and testing. Blue zone, as expected, has been hit very massively in an impulse. Obviously, this is an impulse. Therefore, I don't really like it. I don't, it match almost AI16, right? We see an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, finishing as an ending diagonal, hitting the 886 taken from the 1 as a leading diagonal, giving higher possibility that you might be in an ABC here, getting one more low, and then moving for higher. Very, yeah, it's not really nice to see it, guys, but this is what it is. Is it the same for AI? We're gonna see. maybe one more low and then explosion, right? Because in a bigger time frame, you're still in a big wave 1, 2 here, and then 3, 4, 5. So I'm not gonna, of course, simply just like that by looking at some waves here. Shoppiness a little bit. We're gonna just simply okay. Oh, this coin is not performing. Okay, so you don't know when some coins have some different time to explode. Okay, but the chart is still showing the potential of bullish. May you please cover AIOZ? I doubt it, buddy. We don't have any capacity anymore. We already, if we have more time list, yeah. So AIOZ, but I doubt it. Okay. Sorry, buddy. It's a little bit too much today. But nice to see you guys. But I'm gonna plan for this thing. Maybe we get a break and then we continue. Funk, but after leading diagonal, wave 2 is usually very swift. Not always, not always. But yeah, 60 to 70%, yes. But still, you have 30%, it can be deep. Yes, and I already mentioned always this. Yes, that's very true. But you cannot just take it. It should be very shallow, right? But here it shows that yes, because normally 60 to 70% wave 2 should be shallow and moving up. Because it is very deep, even it removes the scenario, right? Yep. So okay, this is for virtuals. Virtuals, of course, it's still bullish coin so far until of course it shows something not really nice. Okay, like really deep wave, but even you cannot say so because you have here 3 waves already. Already you start with 3 waves, even 3 waves, W, X, and a Y. So this cannot be double 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something. There is no bearish, guys. Okay, there is no bearish. Can all this be wave 1? It retraced to 0.618. I was thinking about this, but no, it's not like AI. It's not like AI that you can consider here like just wave 1 because we're gonna see AI 16. AI 16 can have the potential, of course, to be a whole wave 1. Maybe let's see wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that is a scenario, by the way. Well, it's not the same like AI, but what if we have 1, 2, zigzag wave 3, correction, zigzag wave 5? Well, it's still a possibility. Therefore, good question, Funk, as well. Nice inspiration. So, wave 2 probably still can be hitting the 0.618. Yes, can be. So there is a scenario that where you might be in a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Already there. It is already there, the count. Here we go. Let's put it in around. Here we go. What if this is a 0? What if you have diagonal 1, 2, 3, or even 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 zigzag? Yes, it works in any case. And a zigzag, wave 1. So yes, we have to keep it in mind. Meaning taking the 886 is a key level, guys. If you take the 886, okay, 85% we're moving down, okay, for new low. But if you continue higher, and let's see the 1-to-1 fib level, well, that is an impulse. Very interesting. That is an impulse. So we have to watch this. Of course, if it is an impulse, it doesn't mean that you are very bullish. You have to still, of course, overshoot the 1-to-1 fib level, right? So we need to test it still. You need a deeper wave 2, a little bit, and then moving for higher. If you break the 1-to-1 fib level, okay, we're bullish. Transferring this, by the way, where is the high? Here. Oh, even on the 1 hour chart, you have kind of like corrective here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. But yeah, it can be 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so this is also problematic Yeah, but don't forget that it can be maybe W, X, and a Y, but I hate it. Yeah, it's you cannot. I mean, you compare the wave Y with the W is horrible. Of course not. So higher possibility, of course, for an impulse with no invalidation. Okay. Yep. So we have to be careful, guys. Yeah, we're gonna see how this is going to unfold. 886 taking the 1.33. Okay, it's done. It's seeking for a new low, definitely. All right, that is for virtuals. Let's move for SPX 6900, which is at 1 hour 20. Okay, SPX, what is it? What is it? Here we go. I just saw it and lost it. All right, let's just put it here. SPX 6900. Here we go. All right. You're very welcome, Funk. Thank you for the inspiration as well. Very nice. So for SPX, we are very bullish as well on the daily. Let's go to the daily very fast as well. We have an impulse, wave 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and a 5 in the blue count. Okay. So your wave 3 in the blue count is unfolding as a wave 1 leading diagonal, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5 in the white. Currently in this wave white, you need of course a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Why wave 3 unfinished? Because internally is not finished. Let's move inside it. On the 2 hours chart, internally this wave 3 is unfolding as following. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a main wave 3 after triple 1, 2s, which is still acceptable. And then having, of course, A, B, C, deep wave 4, followed by again 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. I'm still looking for the 0.618 and the 1-to-1 fib level to finish only a wave 3 in the orange. You still have, of course, the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this, of course, is going to finish up a wave 3 in the daily, meaning even you still have a big wave 4, 5 later on the daily, right? Coming from this big wave 1, 2 here. Yep, so very interesting. Everything's still fine for SPX. Internally, on the 1 hour chart, we were looking here if we are ending diagonal. And this was not the case. And that means, of course, this turned corrective. Very nice answer, by the way. Without taking the ending diagonal moving up, meaning, of course, finished correctively. Now, we still have to estimate the triangle. You're still in the triangle, by the way. Okay, you're still inside this triangle potential. So be careful. You might be here in an A, B, C, wave D, wave E, and then moving for higher. Unless, what is it? Okay, let me remove this. Unless this was hit, let's clean up. Taking the invalidation of triangle. Here we go. Invalidation of triangle. When you take the $2, exactly $2, that means, of course, bullish continuation. Okay, even if the wave 5, okay, wave 5 takes it, that means it moves down but continue for higher. Okay. Yep, very nice for SPX 6000. By the way, one of the best performers as well. Yeah, this guy here, SPX. Very interesting. Okay, let's see the worst performer, which is AI, and that is gonna, if it's gonna still showing weakness, guys, I'm gonna doubt that I'm gonna keep analyzing this on the channel. Yeah, because as you know, I'm already very careful with it. Only with spot, very risky. Yeah, so be careful. So the two scenarios for this one is, of course, a several 1, 2 here, triple 1, 2s, and you're moving here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which it has finished wave 3 in orange, then wave 4, wave 5 in the orange, meaning you finished 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Let's clean up a little bit to see here the count. Okay. All right. Now, you got already invalidation for bearish, which is a very horrible price here, because of course by taking invalidation of bearish, sorry, this was an old one. By invalidation of bullish, which is this one. Why? Because you are in 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. You're looking for a wave 4 in the yellow, in the white, sorry, which it has been given. What is the weight? The white wave 4 here. Okay, we were expecting very bullish before, which it did not happen. So it happened for the wave 3 here, finished wave 3, 4, and you have the wave 5, which is, not performing at all, finishing impulses very low prices. And then wave 4, invalidation. So here exactly where I got sure, okay, everything is done for AI, we're not bullish. There. Okay. Once you take this wave 4 blue scenario, because everything was working well with several 1-2s, wave 3, several 4-5, I was expecting, okay, when this extended wave 5 is gonna explode. And nothing happened. It was the worst. Very, very disappointing, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, and then boom. Wave 4, invalidation rather than continuation for higher. Therefore, this scenario is out deleted. The next scenario, the alternative, was of course here another possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal wave 1, wave 2, and then having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 4, and a 5, because you have double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and then you got a wave 2, right? And you was expecting to move for higher, and it did not happen. Meaning at least A, B, and a C here expanding flat, right? Meaning the wave 2 shift over there. I'm gonna clean up because there is no need anymore. Taking 886 and even taking the low because you took the 886, meaning also invalidated. This scenario is out as bullish. That means it has finished up here as an A, B, and a C. Here we go. And potentially here, we are looking for another ABC formation of a potential W, X, and a Y. So we might still see a little bit higher next, but honestly, to say that it is ready for bullish, I cannot say this. Let's estimate the same scenario, what we did for virtuals, because they are very close to each other, right? So let's put this as bearish and just hide it. What if we have something like a leading diagonal, but very, very tricky and choppy? Okay, A, B, and a C. This is your wave 5, wave 3, wave 1, or wave 1. Interesting. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, yes, it can be a zigzag. Okay, wow, okay, yeah. Nice virtuals also inspired me with a potential scenario here. But I'm afraid of it, guys. Honestly, after this price action, I don't trust it so much. Even we can count this as a wave 1, but it would be nicer if we give a wave 1 a little bit more length. Wave 3 diagonal. Let's see the fibs. Yeah, with the new rules, it is allowed, right? A wave 3 to be longer. But what about, I mean, obviously wave 5 is shorter. So yes, it is possible, guys. 1, 2, ABC, or even ABC. Very interesting. Okay, so let's take it. Keep it just in mind. let's keep it in mind. And here we go. This is how it's gonna be. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very ugly, but as a count can be possible. Okay. If in case that happened, no need for this. We already know. Oh, just keep it as a signal, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, can be possible leading diagonal. And but if we take right now the fib level for a wave 2 here as an impulse, you are exactly at the 0.786. So even for this scenario, it is testing the last breath of it. Okay, so yeah, we have to be careful with it. Okay, 886 meaning it's gone. Especially that you have something very impulsive, you're expecting something towards the downside. Dubai Fitness, how confident are you on FET? I want to put 5K. Oh, buddy, no, don't put it. Don't put me under under the reality of your investment, buddy, and trades. Of course, make your own decision. And FET, of course, have been given at 40 minutes. Okay, you can watch and you can make your own decisions. You can get your own inspiration. You can see that I am wrong, of course. You can see different scenarios and so on. Okay, so I cannot really say where to invest your money, of course, buddy. Okay, so that was the alternative bullish currently on the 1 hour chart for AI. So you still have one chance, I would say one hope, not chance even. Okay, but I don't really trust it, guys. By the way, I'm gonna make a decision as well. If the 886 is taken, I'm not gonna involve AI16 anymore in the videos. We're gonna find something else. What is Discord? We're gonna find something else from the trusted coins list, because anyway, I shifted anyway to category B already. Yeah, which is secondary coin. Yeah, it's a horrible price, guys. I don't know. So we're gonna add something from these coins here, probably. Oh, we involve anyway all the coins. Maybe yeah, we bring CRV back again because it shows something, and the CRV was recommended from the members in the Discord. Therefore, CRV yes can take place AI. All right. Yeah. So if the 886 is taken, unfortunately, I don't know, guys. Unfortunately, that it showed this. Knowing on the daily that it is very very bullish. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very clear impulse wave 1, wave A, very clear 3 waves corrective, and very clear impulse again wave 1, very clear correction again, but not a clear impulse again. Meaning deeper correction, and that is not good. This is not what I'm seeking for. If this is gonna transform to a bigger correction like that, oh no, thank you. This is not what I'm looking for. Not the whole impulse, yeah. Not all of it. Take it back. I know that it's gonna move up sooner or later, but yeah, that's not nice. Okay. Simba, where can I get your Discord? Actually, it's a private Discord. It is limited for 150 members, and currently we are still, of course, around 70. And of course, it is through membership, from YouTube membership, or from Patreon. You can choose whatever you want, buddy. And you're very welcome if you are joining us as well. So, Solitarius, it's a big responsibility. No one can truly advise you where to put your money. Yes, exactly. 100% Solitarius. AI16 is Extreme 1. Yes, it is. Yeah, but it's a trap. If this happens and we take the low from here, that is a trap. That is a horrible trap. Impulses, yeah. But that means, okay, it's a trap, and also like, okay, all the investors went out of it. All the investors who put their money there, they just gave up on it exactly here. they shift their money to something much more trusted. Okay, and they are not interested in this one anymore. Why? Well, someone from you guys, I don't remember who, but on the channel he wrote me in a comment that AI16 is a meme coin and it's not a real project. Knowing that I knew that it's my idea is as a project AI agent that it helps you with trading decisions and so on. I was like, okay, that is a cool project, like AI and so on, technology and also trading involved. So, which is my passion, which is interesting to support it. But after all, after researching, yeah, I discovered that it is not very true. So it's not very true, and it is suspicious, maybe. I don't know, guys. So, yeah, if this is a meme coin, then no meme coins. Of course, we have our meme coins, which are the most trusted between the meme coins, of course, which are POPCAT, with Dogecoin, Pepe, and FARTCOIN as well. Very, very strong. We're gonna see them, guys. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's move on with your special request. Let's see with at 1 hour 35 minutes. So if that is me, AI narrative will come back and all of them will pump. Yeah. Of course, maybe they need their own time. Nobody knows. Maybe now the market is shifting. Like, okay, those are the AI coins. They have their own time. Those are the meme coins. They have their own time. Now we're working on some altcoins, major one like Ethereum, Solana, Injective, the blockchain. I would say the blockchains, altcoins. All right, so let's start with WIF, guys. Let's move with WIF. Okay, we're gonna try to make the analysis for each in 1.5 minutes for each one. So let's start with WIF. We are looking at an A, B, and a C irregular flat, 1-to-1 fib level potentially, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, unfolding perfectly. I would say better than a W, X, and a Y. Because a W, X, and a Y, you would like to finish as a zigzag here for a wave Y. If you compare the wave Y with the wave W, I'm not really convinced. Yeah. Of course, the wave Y can take a different shape. It can be only the first 3 waves of a regular flat, then 3 waves down, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, finishing wave Y over there. Of course, wave Y can be another possibility, which it can be a triangle. After a zigzag, you might transform into wave A, B, C, D, and a E, and then moving down. All right. Higher possibility based on the scale and the impulse and so on goes for a wave C. Target is 5.56. Let's move inside it. Inside it on the 2-hour chart, we are looking at 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your major wave 3, 4 and a 5, 4 as expected for the blue scenario, exactly in the blue box as usual, and then we move toward the upside. Next target, this one is hit for this wave 5, therefore the new target for the wave 5 is given from the wave 1 to the top of this wave 5, and wave 5 over 1, this is a new target. Here we go, new blue box for the blue, wave 5 for the wave 3, and then continuation toward the upside. $1.5, very psychological. I love it. I love it when it gets so. Right, so I'm looking for the 1.5 for WIF for the next move. Right. Internally, yes, can be impulsive, can be a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leading diagonal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 2, I don't know if you see this. It is, yeah, let me center it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 2, and then wave 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. So potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Gray. Here we go. All right. Next one. I think that was 1.5 minutes. KAITO. All right. Let's see this one. 1.38. KAITO. USD, I never heard, but we're gonna see what is it. Do we have all-time history? Crypto.com, KAITO, that is spot crypto, yes. Okay. 4 days. Oh, okay. Very ugly. Very ugly one. Not trusted. And you have many options rather than spending your money in an untrusted chart yet and no data. It's a very simple triangle you are looking at, and you don't know what's going to happen. Very simple. Even I don't know. A, B, C, D, E, you might move toward the upside. But what if it is a running triangle starting from A, B, C, D, and an E towards the upside and you move down? Therefore, nobody be careful. Eigen, I think we did this before. It's not one of our list again, but we're gonna check again, guys. The things that we analyze, try to not get stick into it. So many of you, like I analyzed this before, not this one, not KAITO, of course. This is very new, but for example, this one, yeah. You already requested this. I'm not sure if it's the same person, of course, but maybe someone new. But just just don't ask me for it if you are the same person. Just try to get out of it, okay? Because it's not a good chart again. Yeah. You don't know what is that, okay? And simply you can start from there, and it is very very bearish. You might be even in something. Yeah, there is no data, guys. I mean, ABC expanding flat, 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation, so nothing bullish here as well. Yeah, if you and even the wave one is 3 waves, so if this is a wave 3, wave 4 invalidation, meaning definitely corrective, and you're still corrective, maybe triangle. You don't know. You don't have data. It's nothing. Therefore, it's not trusted again. Sorry, guys. ARWEAVE, also we did this one. I think it's fine. This one I think was fine. ARWEAVE, yes. On crypto. Yeah. No, not true. Yeah, it is fine. This is what I was saying, yes. Because you have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, or at least yeah, but I was not really convinced that this is a leading diagonal because it looks expanding like 1, 2, 3, 4. It took the zone one, which it should be as based on the rule of diagonals, but it looks expanding, which is very rare case. Which formation, of course, of an A B and a C towards the upside. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is an impulse. Now wave 2 is very, very low, right? ABC. If we move inside it on the 2 hour chart to see what's going on. Okay, we did the count here before. Okay, we were expecting wave 5, wave 3. Yeah, everything unfolded. Everything has unfolded as expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is your wave 5. Here we go. Yep. So basically, it's fine, right? It's fine, but I don't trust yet so much the daily with the diagonal expanding. So what you expect next is a potential yellow. Let's put it there. 1, 2, 3. Now you are in an impulse definitely. Okay. You are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 until, of course, invalidation. Invalidation at this price, not taken yet. Invalidation of bearish. If you are looking for wave 2, did we hit the 0.38? Wave 2, no, not yet. Therefore, I'm still looking for lower definitely. And based on the time, you didn't hit even the time yet. So here we go. Wave 2. So still very, very far from bullish right now. I mean, to move for higher. It is bullish, probably, but you might have here an A, B, and a C, okay, for a wave 2. This is what I'm expecting. So A, B, and a C. Here we go. All right. That is ARWEAVE. Okay. And many of you also asked for this one, which I didn't like it from the beginning. Also, I mean, it's very sideways since I remember. I mean, guys, all the chart are in my head right now. Stuck USD. All-time history. Yes, exactly. Exactly, the same thing. So I don't know why you asked for this one again, because of course ABC, 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 and I don't know. It's just inside a range of triangle. Um, Maybe because you see the price is very low, you love it. Oh, it's very close to the bottom. It should move up. Yes, it is a good strategy, but in a bigger picture, that is nothing impulsive. That is just correction and sideways. Okay. Internally, of course, you can count like, okay, I want to trade this one as lower time frame, but yeah, be careful with it because you would like to have already a direction for the market and not just simply sideways. Sideways meaning, okay, even it affects the micros. When you have a macro level with no direction, of course, there is a lot of influence on the micro level with it. So yeah, that's why you can. What do we have here is, of course, on the 4 hour chart, 2 hour chart. What we have A, B, and a C potentially. So yeah, I was saying here, I already did this for Discord, whether we move for higher exactly there, or we move for one more low. And obviously we took the high, which is moving right now for a wave D potentially. Okay. Yeah. Unless you finished a wave C here, can be of course a new psychology if that is so much a loved coin from you guys, and you might show like a lot of influence on the market, and find a new psychology over there. Probably can be like starting something very impulsive. Signal for this is breaking, of course, this level, which is very far yet. Okay. But currently on the lower time frame, you can still say, yeah, it is a wave one finished. Definitely, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3, 5. Okay, then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished. Okay, it is finished. You finish here, potential wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for bullish, where you might see, of course, different psychology, or you have an ABC here for the wave D, A, B, and a C, 1-to-1 fib level to hit exactly wave D with the triangle trend. Here we go. So what I suggest, if you trade with some bots here, the grid bot, that is a perfect chart. Very simple. All right, that was it for Anna. Look FET right. Ron says look like FET right. AI16Z. I didn't really understood, but maybe you match FET with AI16. This is what you mean. Well, actually, you cannot match it so much. No. FET shows still a potential of double leading diagonal, which is higher possibility of double 1-2s. Okay, which is totally different. Solitarius, your message was retracted, buddy. Sorry, some words has been used which are prohibited for the chat box, or the spammers, I would say. So I look at the virtual SAT. I look at virtual as it is in a diagonal pattern. Wave 1 done, wave 2 done, wave 3 has ABC. Let's see, what do you mean? Virtual. You said you're looking as a diagonal pattern, but which time frame, buddy? You have to tell me the time frame always, because I don't see exactly what you mean, unless you mean on a bigger time frame. If this is a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's very, very early to call. If on lower time frame, if you mean this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's already expanding diagonal. Okay, so no. Oh, okay, sorry, solitarius. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so it is expanding, which is very low possibility. Bigger time frame, a little bit 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 diagonal, also impossible. So I don't know, buddy, which one you mean, which time frame. But all the time frame have no diagonal. Otherwise, I would have seen it. All right, DOGE 1.59. We already passed the 2 hours. Nice, guys. Okay, DOGE, this one is okay. Yeah, is moving for higher. I know, but where is the history? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. I don't know what to count this, guys. Is it the wave 1, 2? No, definitely this should be a wave 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No invalidation. Yes, one more high. One more high. So if this is your wave 1, 2, your wave 3, your wave, let's say triangle, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay, your wave 5 still in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3, ABC for wave 4, and wave 5. Yes, exactly. So 3, 4, and a 5. Sorry, 3 here. I'm gonna put it there because you have ABC expanding flat, wave 4, and then wave 5. Okay, so yeah, be careful with it. Now, if you want some precise targets, potentially, of course, you can take it there. Right, this might be your target. But to say that this is something finished as impulsive and showing very high strengths, not yet, but it looks fine, yeah. I mean, it is impulsive, but it needs to finish the impulse first and see the reaction after it, okay? To put it like into our analysis, daily analysis on the videos and so on, okay? It's too early, guys. I mean, look at AI16. Yeah, it's a little bit longer chart in time in history. It has some data, but look what it happened. Yeah, so POPCAT, and I just love to put some very secured coins on the videos. Yeah, better call. Hi KG, if you have time, which we don't. Trump coin, no, sorry, buddy. This coin, it pissed me off since that time, honestly. Trump coin. I just want to see the price. What is it now? Yeah, definitely not. And we don't have any time, buddy. Anyway, yeah. So if you have more time, we already have a list. It never ends. So POPCAT. Okay, my list is growing so much here. Here we go. All right. So POPCAT, we are in AB on the daily. Sorry, on the daily we are in ABC in a wave A or a wave W, followed by WXY for wave B or an X, and you're moving for higher definitely. In case you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C, meaning a regular flat A, B, and a C, 1-to-1 fib level 2.8 as a target or 3.29, or a W, X, and a Y. What is the difference? The wave Y might finish as a zigzag 1-to-1 fib level. If you look back at the history on the daily, you can see that this can match perfectly with a W and a Y. And that means, of course, this might be a potential scenario. Yep. So wave Y can also be something continuously for wave 3 again, and then, 3 waves, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for another regular flat for a wave Y, like this, meaning a little bit more sideways, right? Yeah. Wave Y can finish as well as a zigzag, wave A, wave B, C, D, and a E, triangle. Very sideways. Currently, the potential scenario is showing, of course, a diagonal, which it might be much higher possibility for an impulse rather than ABC, which is the 1-to-1 fib level to be tested. In all case scenarios, we have to test this area. If you are bullish, you continue, you break it, you move towards the 1.05. On the lower time frame, 2 hours chart, we are looking at the following count. We have a potential leading diagonal wave 1 here, finish WXY for wave 2. you move for higher for wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 4, ending diagonal, wave 5, perfect, done and finished. We are looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside again. And here you go. Well, basically this should be in brackets. And this should be in round. Okay? This also. All right. So in this case, you're looking for a wave 1, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside after wave 2. We're going to estimate the wave 2 is finished or not. Then 3, 4, and a 5. If you are very bullish, this is going to finish your wave C here, exactly with this 5 waves. But if you are very bullish, you're going to continue corrective 4 and a 5. Wave 2, let's clean up. We don't need this anymore. Target hit, blue box hit as usual. And let's move for the wave 2. Here we go. Guys, I never... I have something in my mind running right now. Like most of the time, my blue boxes are already hit. I was wondering, okay, what if KG trade all these trades? That would be crazy, right? But it's impossible, guys. It's impossible, right? It's impossible that you just put your portfolio in all these trades. It's more chaotic. I never do this. So if you think about it at any time. Does KG trade all these blue boxes? Never. Yep. So but potentially, because I see here an impulse, which is not really convincing, but be careful with it. It might be. Yeah, this is a low. Let me check again. Yeah, I'm not convinced with this lows. Yeah, but here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, but I'm not really convinced with this correction, and especially regarding the time. Yeah, so regarding the time for a wave 1, you can see, of course, here we go. All right, A, B, and a C. Okay. Yeah, so the timing is not finished, and I believe that yeah, POPCAT might dive a little bit deeper, guys. So be careful, because as one-to-one flip level, why I put the blue box there, which is higher probability. If you get a one-to-one, let's say the wave B even go a little bit higher, you might get this in confluence. Okay. All right. Yep, that was for POPCAT. Okay, next one, guys. Let's move on. LTC, 1 hour 57. Let's see Litecoin. I never put Litecoin also in our videos. Also, yeah, maybe also I should consider. But I don't, because of course it looks like also 3 waves up, right? And then very sideways triangle. Now you would like to see a regular flat potentially after it, right? For a wave C here. So target is 442, which is interesting as well, right? We would like to see something moving for higher. So basically, very high and very likely that you are in A, B, C, D, E, finished triangle, and you're moving for wave C. Let's move inside it, of course, for Litecoin here. For the 2 hours chart on for Litecoin, we are looking here at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, diagonal, wave 2, wave 3, boom, invalidation is gone. No wave 3, this is gone. Therefore, we stick with the A, B, and the C. What does that mean? Okay, it has been a long time. We didn't analyze this. ABC, and then we have another ABC. And you have here, yeah, another 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 3, 4, 5. You're still looking for even higher. Sorry, this is higher, not reached yet. And then you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. So Okay, so this is what we are looking for here. Nothing is really bullish here. Okay, guys, I'm not very bullish on it because I don't see yet this is ready. Regular flat. Here we go. Yeah, as you can see, we might finish up between this area correctively. Yeah, after even 3 ways here. You see it even in the history here, in case you are in triangle. So potentially the triangle can be expanding, or of course, yeah, but it's not a zigzag even, because this is not an impulse. So corrective, guys. So be careful with it, okay? But target's still looking for higher, definitely. Have you made Solana already? Well, good question, because I don't remember. Yes, at 59. Did we do Solana, guys? I even don't remember. Or I'm mistaken. I put it back without. Let me check. Oh my god, I get Alzheimer almost. um. Yeah, I think we did. Yes, I think we did. We're still looking for potentially a triangle scenario or for an ABCD pair, but I shift a little bit for triangle. If we didn't do it, I'm gonna put it again with the same timing, which is at 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, and 1-2 wave 3. So yeah, maybe we didn't. We passed it, guys, because I don't see the targets for wave 3. So yeah, we hit the wave 3 perfectly. So I would say this is an impulse, can be a wave 1 even, but I believe that it's gonna still have one wave 5, okay? Because this might be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 3 there, wave 4 and a 5. And this looks corrective already on the 1 hour chart. Yes, as you can see, it is corrective. You're still looking for higher, okay? So Solana still, of course, showing some higher potential. What is beautiful in Solana is that you invalidated any bearish scenario. You don't have any impulse right now finished, okay? Meaning triangle much more likely. You bottomed before the timing, but you can range in time and then moving for higher sooner or later. Still very bullish, okay? So we're gonna put, I'm not sure if we did it also at 59, but I'm gonna put here again Solana. It doesn't matter, it will not hurt, right? So Solana as well. So let's put dot at 2 hours 02. See dot if it is getting better and better. Okay, let's see all-time history, daily. Still okay. Okay, so what is good in dot is that it gives us an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it took again this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and then ending diagonal. It reminds me was AI 16. We got a very nice impulse and then it moves down, right? And then it gives us another impulse and okay, it moves down again. So yeah, I don't want to bring you with AI to there. Yeah, so be careful, guys. All right. Internally, if we have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending diagonal, it's time to move up on the 2 hours chart. Do we? Moving up, yes. Okay, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finishing wave 3 in the white here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish the orange 1, 2, 3. You're looking for the wave 4 in orange, which is already given 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 potentially, and finishing wave 5 here. Okay, we were expecting a little bit the wave 5 to hit this target, but it didn't. Then getting very deep for a wave 4 right now in the yellow scenario. New invalidation is there. Here we go. Around 3.53. Yeah, and now you move toward the upside again. After hitting which target? Which fib level? 0.5 fib level. Very nice. Very nice to see it. Okay. So that is good. And also regarding timing, are we cleared? Probably yes. You are clear, yeah. Let me check. Yeah, but it should be a wave 4. Be careful. Wave 4 over 2. Well, not really cleared. 4, 5. No, this is an impulse. Okay. I was. What if you have an expanding flat? What does it mean? Yeah, that means that you bottomed exactly at perfection. Okay, so can be, of course, a finished wave 4. So we're gonna re-estimate, guys. But basically, to be sure, you want to take invalidation of bearish, right? You want to take this price. Once you take this price, you're more confident toward the upside. If you're still under it, be careful. You might still be corrective. Taking lower prices here, meaning invalidation of bullish, meaning corrective again, which is awful. Fred, have you made Sol? We did it already for you, yes. And you say no, that is an answer for the 59 minutes, I guess. Thank you, man. So it's good that we redid it. And I'm gonna remove it, therefore. Thank you for the answer. Here we go. Yeah. So sometimes I miss it by mistake. Sorry, guys. I check it. You haven't done it. Yes. Thank you, buddy, very much. All right. Okay. So that's it for DOT. So you want to take this price just to get more confident toward the upside. And we're still looking for the target. If you want target, next target is here we go. Just all right. Wave 5 over 1. You're looking for this blue zone. Here we go. Okay. That was for DOT. Whew. 2 hours, 06, guys. And the brain start to smoke. FARTCOIN. Here we go. Interesting. What happened to FARTCOIN? Okay. Okay, let's go daily first, but I don't like what I saw on the lower time frame. All right. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1 or wave A, B, C, wave 2 or wave B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? You would like to continue bullish toward the upside. As you can see, a lot of overlapping and not a very confident move, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is what I didn't like on the lower time frame. So on the 2 hours chart, if we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal, it's fine. Wave 1, wave 2, you would like to simply continue toward the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which it did not happen. Repeating the same what FET did as a leading diagonal. Okay, meaning you are in double 1, 2 still potential scenario here unfolding toward the upside. Okay, so 1, 2 again, 3, 4, and a 5 in the blue. And this wave 2 for this impulse, yeah, 0.618. Okay, here we go. But what I don't like it, again, I repeat that I was not really happy to see it, is this move towards the downside, which it might be 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, meaning A, B, and a C. And that means, of course, 3 ways and moving down. So be careful. That is a potential A, B, and a C here. Okay. How we know? 886. If you take this one, kind of, this is confirmation for lower. Be careful. Okay. Be careful with FARTCOIN. All right. That was for FARTCOIN. ICP, let's see this one if it has gathered itself and move up a little bit. I don't know what it has a lot of it has a lot of followers. ICP, I believe. I know from how many people ask for it to be analyzed, but I really don't understand why. I really don't understand why. Maybe because they never look at the all-time history as I do. Maybe because they cannot find it. Maybe they look only on the exchanges platforms and on the charts. But they don't know that, of course, the history has a big, huge effect. Yeah. Therefore, I don't know why they still ask for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, huge impulse toward the downside. So the market, this market, is already, since it was born, was toward the downside. So I really don't understand it. Knowing that if this is an impulse wave A and a wave B or a wave 2, you would like to see continuation toward the upside, right? Whether a wave C or a wave 3. You would like to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when you zoom in, what do you get? It's horrible. Why? I don't know why, guys. You just have to accept that it might be a bad coin. Okay. Maybe I'm mistaken, but this is what Elliott wave says, guys. And even like this, if this is an impulse, it's an horrible impulse. Like if this is a wave 1, 2, and you're looking for 3, 4, and a 5, everything is very choppy, everything is overlapping, and is not. Why? Because the macro level is affecting already. Okay, there is no potential in this coin, guys. I'm sorry. FLR. Okay, which is, I think, FLR USD. Maybe crypto.com, always show all-time history. Here we go. I love crypto.com because they are the most platform that they have the all-time history for most of the coins. Yeah, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bad one. Triangle. Bad one. Sorry, not recommended. Sorry for who asked for it. Crow. I think this one you asked for it also before, and I didn't like it. Crow. CRO. I'm not sure, but let's see. Crypto. Yes, I already analyzed. Yes, as I remember. Exactly. All right. Sorry, guys. Never ask for this one anymore. Please, I beg you. All right, let's remove Crow. And I think FLR. Let's keep it directly with DOGE. 212. All right. Dogecoin. Okay, so for Dogecoin, definitely it is a good one. We're still corrective in a big time frame on the daily here. After a huge impulses, of course, we have a huge impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. We're looking potentially here for a triangle A, B, C, D, E, or probably you finished here correction and you move somehow gradually toward the upside, but I doubt it due to the 3 waves. Yeah, 3 waves again. Yeah, 3 waves. So this is still corrective, and I believe that Dogecoin might still move down actually before moving up. Okay, so be careful with this one. Now on the lower time frame, it doesn't mean that you cannot move up a little bit, but look what do you have. You don't have 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Where are they? If you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is already interfering, no impulse. The only way is, of course, expanding diagonal, very rare case scenario, 1% chance, higher percent that you have, of course, a corrective wave, wave A, wave B, wave C, which you are looking at it right now as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, probably can be finished and you're moving impulsively again toward the downside. Unless you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're gonna estimate, of course, this area. Currently, you are bearish for Dogecoin. This time I'm saying bearish, not corrective, because of course on the daily you are still corrective, but on the lower time frame you are still very bearish, and you are in an impulse. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here correction, meaning it is bearish. It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to take the lows. Yeah, this is what I mean, guys, when I say bearish. When it's corrective, it means it will not take the lows. It's gonna stay somewhere higher. Okay, this is the difference. So be careful, but of course nothing is 100%. You might have an ABC zigzag, okay? So you still have a chance between the perfect blue box here for a wave 2, sorry, for a wave 2 to be tested, okay? So wave 2 much more likely right now to move to or to shift to this area, okay? From there, we take it. If you take the 886, is more confirmation that you're taking the low. All right, that was for today, guys. Guys, for the things here, man, I cannot make anyone sad. Let's make it very, very fast. You know, like let's see exactly just a very fast insight. TRB, we did this before. Okay, but very bad one. Okay, I did it even for X, obviously, before, but well, it's not so bad actually. I see an impulse there. Wave 1, A, B, and a C. Yeah, but finished ABC. Okay, yeah, and much higher potential, even WX and a Y. No, 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 no. It's not really good. And you might be in an yeah, in an impulse towards the downside because A, B, and a C. So yeah, horrible, horrible. Just get far from it, guys. That was TRB 2 hour, I think 14. Jupiter 2 hour 16. Yep, Jupiter. Yeah. Some coins, you're empty first. How you doing, buddy? Some coins love to trap traders during the bull run. They are really horrible sometimes. I saw this several times. I don't know why. Like AI 16. That was a little bit annoying. Yeah. Jupiter is horrible again. Yeah, that is not a good performance on the daily 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, is already invalidated 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the way, I have a Jupiter already analyzed. What is it? Here we go. Cool coin. Yeah. Therefore, it's not a good one. It's not a good one, guys. Sorry, guys. Sai is of course one of our main coins. We're gonna analyze this. Sai USD. Yeah, so I'm gonna go directly lower time frame. We're still of course bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, wave 2. We have of course a wave 3 and then wave 4. Yeah, I'm looking here for a potential diagonal impulses, but even be careful, it might be a very extended wave 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 already finished. Wave 4, it might be an extended wave 5 just because of the scale of the wave 1 and of the impulse shape. Scale and impulsive, meaning extended wave 5 might hit very, very high. Okay, that is a very fast one. AIOZ, I think we saw this before also. I already remember is not really good. Yep. All-time history. Or I'm mistaken. No, it is impulsive actually. Yes, it is impulsive. No, we're gonna analyze this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And we're looking for an ABC. So yeah, still from the last analysis working perfectly actually. Yeah, you bottomed before the timing for wave 2. So I believe you still have one more leg towards the downside. Watch the wave C. Yep, so Gael, Rocher, you want near. Well, I swear to not make anyone sad today, but you are, of course, the last one to ask for near. Here we go. So I'm gonna do it before we finish to hour 19 with pleasure. Here we go. Let's go for near. Near USD. And nice to see you, Gael. So on the weekly, you know, on the all-time history, near is fine, but yeah, it is sideways and 3 corrective wave. which I don't really like it, but it is, you know, as per our category is category B. So it is corrective and sideways coin, and we're looking whether for an A, B, and a C. Wave C has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you're looking at a zigzag wave W, zigzag wave X, and you're looking for zigzag wave Y to hit the $15. Wave C, if we are regular flat, $35. On the 2 hours chart, we are looking at this impulse 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Now this wave 5, I was expecting the diagonal. Obviously, we finish it there. Here we go. It has been a long, we didn't analyze, of course, this diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished, you start a correction here for a wave 4, which it might be finished. Let's check. Wave 4, impulse. Yes, perfect. Based on the timing, I believe also it is perfection. Yes. So it's done. It's wave 4, done. No need for it. You move towards the upside. Targets, which is the next target. This is an old one. For wave 5 is the following. Wave 1, wave 3, wave 5. Here we go. All right. That was it for today, guys. Let me give the conclusion first. What we realized from all this analysis for the crypto market. So the conclusion is, of course, that we are not bearish. This is the first thing. We are not bearish. The bull run is still on. We're still looking for higher, but there is a but. For some coins, they might still be corrective, meaning looking for possible one more low, but not in impulses in ABCs. Other coins might be in a triangles, and we might still be bullish and looking for higher sooner or later, which is the next week. And that was it for today for the live stream, guys. Thank you for being here. All of you, thank you for your support, for your likes, for your beautiful words. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you didn't yet, and share, of course, the stream. That would help a lot also the channel to thrive. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.